Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will read chapter 5 in the story. So without any more delay, let's get started. Okay, so chapter 5, Gold in the Grass. Go, go, said Jack. He threw his notebook into his pack. He pushed Annie toward the rope ladder. Bye, Henry, she said. Go, said Jack. He gave Annie a big push. Quit it, she said, but she started up the ladder. Jack scrambled after her. They tumbled into the treehouse. They were panting as they looked out the window at the dinosaur. He was standing on the hilltop, eating flowers off a tree. Oh man, whispered Jack, we are in a long time ago. The dinosaur looked like a huge Tyrannosaurus, only he had three horns instead of one, two long ones above his eyes and one on his nose. He had a big shield-like thing behind his head. Triceratops, said Jack. Does he eat people? Whispered Annie. I will look it up. He grabbed the dinosaur book. He flipped through the pages. There, he said. He pointed to a picture of a triceratops. He read the caption. The Triceratops lived in a late Cretaceous period. This plant-eating dinosaur weighed over 12,000 pounds. Jack slammed the book shut. Just plants, no meat. Let's go see him, said Annie. Are you nuts? Said Jack. Don't you come to take notes about him? Asked Annie. We are probably the first people in the world to ever see a real live Triceratops. Jack sighed. She was right. Let's go, he said. He shoved the dinosaur book into his pack. He swung it over his shoulder and started down the ladder. On the way down, Jack stopped. He called up to Annie, just promise you won't pet him. I promise. Promise you won't kiss him. I promise. Promise you won't talk to him. I promise. Promise you won't. Go, go, she said. Jack went. Annie followed. When they stepped off the ladder, the pteranodon gave them a kind look. Annie blew a kiss at him. Be back soon, Henry, she said cheerfully. Shh, said Jack, and he led the way through the ferns, slowly and carefully. When he reached the bottom of the hill, he kneeled behind a fat bush. Annie kneeled beside him and started to speak. Shh. Jack put his finger to his lips. Annie made a face. Jack picked out at the Triceratops. The dinosaur was incredibly big, bigger than a truck. He was eating the flowers off a magnolia tree. Jack slipped his notebook out of his pack. He wrote, Eats flowers. Annie nudged him. Jack ignored her. He studied the Triceratops again. He wrote, Eats slowly. Annie nudged him hard. Jack looked at her. Annie pointed to herself. She walked her fingers through the air. She pointed to the dinosaur. She smiled. Was he dressing? She waved at Jack. Jack started to grab her. Annie laughed and jumped away. She fell onto the grass in full view of the Triceratops. Get back, whispered Jack. Too late. The big dinosaur had spotted Annie. He gazed down at her from the hilltop. Half of a magnolia flower was sticking out of his mouth. Oops, said Annie. Get back, Jack shouted at her. He looked nice, Jack. Nice? Watch out of his horns, Annie. No, he's nice, Jack. Nice? But the Triceratops just gazed calmly down at Annie. Then he turned and looped away down the side of the hill. Bye, she said. She turned back to Jack. See? Jack grunted. But he wrote in his book. Nice. Come on, let's look around some more, she said. As Jack started after Annie, he saw something glittering in the tall grass. He reached out and picked it up. A gold medallion. A letter was engraved on the medallion, a fancy M. Oh man, someone came before us, Jack said softly. Chapter finished. Hope you enjoy this chapter, and I will soon with this chapter tomorrow. So, bye bye. Till that, stay safe and be happy. And if you haven't read those chapters, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 and chapter 4 in my channel, so I will link below the description box, so please check it out. Bye.